The man who spent years campaigning for changes to taxi licensing is now the Prime Minister. For years, Andy Burnham argued that cross-border licensing needed looking at. He said local drivers deserved a fairer system. Well, Andy, if you're listening, you've got the job now. What happens next? Does taxi licensing finally get the overhaul many drivers have been calling for? Do we get a simpler, fairer national system? Or does it quietly disappear into the famous Whitehall filing cabinet marked, "We'll get round to it eventually"? Let's be honest, being Prime Minister is probably a bit busier than being the Mayor of Greater Manchester. There's the economy, the NHS, international affairs, the cost of living, and somewhere buried under a mountain of paperwork there's probably a folder labelled taxi licensing. But here's the thing, if change does happen, let's make it the right change. Drivers deserve clear, consistent rules. Licensing authorities deserve a system that's easier to regulate. Operators deserve certainty. And passengers deserve safe, professional drivers wherever they book. Surely that's something everyone can agree on. Meanwhile, everyone still wants the perfect taxi. They want it in 30 seconds, spotlessly clean, friendly driver, phone charger, air conditioning just the right temp, luxury vehicle, and somehow cheaper than a takeaway pizza. It's a bit like asking for first-class travel on an economy budget. The truth is, though, being a taxi driver isn't just driving. You're a sat-nav, a counsellor, a referee, a local tour guide, a therapist, sometimes a paramedic, occasionally a detective, and every Friday night a babysitter for adults who insist that they're not that drunk. Spoiler alert, singing Sweet Caroline with a road cone on your head, you usually are. And that's why this industry matters. People rarely remember which app they booked with, but they always remember the driver. The one who waited till they got safely through the front door. The one who helped their elderly mum with her shopping. The one who got them to hospital on time. The one who simply asked, "You okay?" Technology can do a lot, but it can't replace kindness. So whether you're a driver, an operator, a licensing officer, a passenger, or maybe even the Prime Minister, remember this, we all want the same destination. A taxi industry that's safe, fair and professional, and one that still values the people that sit behind the wheel. So Andy, the taxi world's watching. No pressure, we'll only be asking every week.